how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing another job showcase. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these, and I have quite a few to do today, so I'm going to run through them. I wanted to start off with this one here because it's a deathmatch, and it's probably one of, or if not the most favorite job that I've created of my own. Its name is Stargate, Defend SG1, and just a little history on Stargate. If you've never seen that, you've probably been living under a rock. But it started out as a movie in 1994 and ended up being a pretty popular TV show and ran for, I think, 10 seasons from 1997 through 2007, and then it also spawned off, I believe, two other shows or three other shows: Stargate Atlantis, Stargate Continuum, and then also two other movies. So quite a big series, sci-fi series. It was kind of when I was a kid, the big thing to, the big sci-fi series on TV to watch. And they used to play back to back, Stargate SG1 and Stargate Atlantis. So I wanted to create a job in GTA that, was dedicated to that. And this was my attempt at that. This was a collaboration job with Magnus. If you don't know who Magnus is, he's a Bruffy verified creator, also one of the founders of Torque, and also one of my good friends. And we collaborated on this one. We both loved the show. So to start off, obviously these props here are modded, and unless you have modded props, you will not be able to use these in the regular Rockstar Creator. But once I got these props about a year and a half ago, and I seen this ring right here, I always wanted to make a Stargate job involving this ring. And then when you add in all these other, arena props that are kind of out of this world looking, it was just the perfect opportunity for me to do that. So without further ado, this job is, it's called Defend SG1. So basically there's two sides to this job. It's a team deathmatch. You have this side right here, which is based on, my perception of a Gua'uld world. So, if you travel through the Stargate, if you watch the show, they visit different planets. So this would be one of the planets that they visit, and based upon the Gua'uld, who their Earth's biggest enemy is in the show, this would be their world. Obviously, with the limitations with props, you only get 200 props, so kind of a small world, but we do the best we can with what we got. So there's two sides. This is the Gua'uld side, and when you go through the Stargate, you enter the Earth side, which happens to be at the military base. See? So this side, pretty plain, didn't really have to do much over here, just added in, some little props to hide behind, take cover, and whatnot. It's pretty small map. It is available for 30 people, and I have done quite a few times with 30 people on here, and it's really fun. It gets quite congested because of the limited space available. You can't get out of this bunker, so you're trapped in here if you're on the Earth side, and obviously you're trapped on this side. If I could get over there. There we go. If you're over here, you're trapped in here. So the only way to get to the other side is through the Stargate. Now, I will tell you, I am in the process of building a second version of this job, and the Stargate is going to be much more realistic looking. This one is just a little bit too big for my taste, and it also doesn't have the, I don't know what you'd call it, but the little force field that you walk through when you're walking through the Stargate. So I do have some ideas that I've seen in other people's jobs that I'm going to incorporate on the second version that will make this job much more better. So I'm going to do a whole new map layout and everything. So one of the cool things about this job, you know, obviously it has a lot of cool props and stuff you could hide behind in that. But the coolest thing is it's locked to the railgun, which is this gun here, and it's one of the few, or if not the only job I know of that is locked to that particular weapon. And if you've never shot the railgun, there's a little hidden Easter egg. If you've never shot the railgun, it's a super fun weapon to use. I'll go ahead and I'll do a test of the job just so you could see.
Word to moms, I'll fuck you up. Where you gonna go?
Alright, so let me turn invincibility on. So this is what the job looks like when you're actually in it online. This over here was designed to kind of look like a throne, and if you've seen the show, you know why I did that. It's, you know, very prominent in the show. The Goa'uld are, you know, they all have thrones, and this really delivers that message that everything here actually looks like straight from the show. So. Alright, so let's go to the Earth side. One of the cool things about this weapon is you could use it in first person mode, and it's almost easier to use. So this is what the railgun looks like and shoots like. It's a very fun weapon. And what ends up happening when you play this online is most of the Earth side will be right here hiding, shooting up this way. And then you'll have the alien side all the way up here, shooting back down that way. So it's a pretty cool little job. It's locked to the railgun. I will have the job link in the description, and hopefully you bookmark it and give it a try. A lot of time went into this job, so hopefully you guys like it.